Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of the Coin Set Showcase. And today we have the Maltese coin set from 1972, and this was the first year of the Maltese lira, replacing the pre-decimal British coinage which was in use on the island. So let's get a quick little bit on Malta. If you don't know about it, it's an island country south of Sicily in the Mediterranean. It's the 10th smallest sovereign country with a population of 475,000, and it's been inhabited since approximately 5,900 BC. And all through the ages, world powers have vied for control of the islands. Very important strategic location for any ruling power, and the Romans, the Phoenicians, the Normans, the Greeks, French, Aragonese, the British, many more, all fought over it and ruled it at one time or another in history. And I'll certainly be looking into a bit more in the history of Malta after this. But let's get into the coins. And we have some rather bizarre denominations and shapes actually. So we've got the 3 scalloped coins here in the bottom corner, and on the side here we've got the 50, 10, 5, 2 and the 1 cent, and these are 5, 3 and 2 mils, so they're actually 1,000th of a lira, or this is 2,000th, 3,000ths and 5,000ths of a lira. So 2 of these is 1 cent, to like 10 mils is 1 cent, so a bit bizarre honestly. But yeah, we'll start off with the 2 mils. All 3 of these aluminium, all scalloped as I mentioned, which is the shape of the coin there with the way the edges are on it. And the 2 mils has the Maltese cross on it. See 1972, the date there of course. And on the reverse, they are all pretty similar, and it's like a wreath of vine leaves, I believe. They're all very similar actually, the reverse. Yeah, so then the 3 mils, which is a lovely little design I think. You can see the bee there and the honeycomb in the background, which is a very cool design. I've got a few of these I think dotted around in the collection. Not in this good condition though, and this isn't a proof coin set, this is just an uncirculated coin set. And then we've got the 5 mils. Again, aluminium, and that is, I believe, some sort of lamp stand, earthen lamp stand. So obviously some sort of early pottery or something like that. Then we move on to the 1 cent through to the 50 cent. And the 1 cent, of course, bronze there. And on the obverse of the 1 cent, we've got the George Cross, which is the second highest honour after the Victoria Cross. And this was actually awarded to the island, the George Cross, by King George VI in April 1942 for the heroism of the people. And Malta had a pivotal role in World War II. And they really struggled there at times, to be honest, on food and supplies, but they made it through. And then we've got the 2 cent, copper nickel, and on the obverse of that we have Penthesilea, is the Queen of the Amazons. Then we've got the 5 cent, again copper nickel, and this shows the ritual altar in the megalithic temple of Hagar Kim, which is on the south coast of the island. And since they excavated this, it's actually been weathered and eroded quite badly, so they've actually built like a big tent over it now, which is quite interesting to look into. Then we have the 10 cent, again copper nickel. And this shows the barge of the Grand Master of the Maltese Navy, which ruled the waves in the area from the Middle Ages till 1798 it was finally disbanded. It did lose some strength quite a while before that. But in 1798 the French invaded Malta and they took over the Maltese Navy. But they didn't have it for long, and soon enough the British had it off of them. But yeah, as I said, it's rich in history, Malta. And then finally we got the 50 cent. There wasn't actually a £1 coin circulated or existing in this year, apart from in precious metals, so it doesn't come in the set. And the 50 cent shows the Great Siege Monument, which again, more history. And there's 3 bronze figures. They symbolise faith, fortitude and civilization. And the Great Siege was in 1565 when the Ottomans tried unsuccessfully to invade Malta. But yeah, lovely little set. And as I said, this was the first year of the Maltese lira. And they were still using the pre-decimal British coinage on the island after we weren't, basically. So after decimalisation here, they were still using it in Malta for another year, and then they brought in the Maltese lira, which has now obviously been replaced with the euro. Also, they had a 1/3 farthing coin back in the day, which is another nice little oddity about previous currency. I'd like to get my hands on one of those at some point. But yeah, this is quite a reasonable set as well. There's nothing truly amazing in it, of course. That's probably why you can probably pick it up for about £10 or £12, I think. I quite like it, especially the scalloped coins. The 3 mils is awesome with a B on it. And some of the other designs are pretty cool too. So give us a thumbs up, tell me what you thought. Leave us a comment. Do you like these coin set videos? I know we've been doing quite a few recently, but we are going to mix it up. Coin hunts, coin sets. We'll have some more coin stall haul as well at the beginning of February once the coin stall's back. But thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for your continued support. See ya.